Folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated? Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets. Folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated? Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets.
Hello. How's everyone doing? It's Diego from Bank Level Trading. Let's do this. Excited to cover some setups for the week. Amazing. Testing. Always need to test, as you know. Let me just double check. Audio okay. Spelled audio wrong, but who cares? Okie dokie. And can everyone see my screen? Testing. That's too much. Hold on. Just tidy this up. Okay, that should be okay. Okay, there we go. Guys, I need to wait for somebody to confirm that the audio is okay. And the visuals, please, if somebody can do that, I'll appreciate it. Let me just feel good. Thank you, Sir Skate. That's it. Somebody confirmed. That's all I needed. All right, fantastic. Let's do this. So I'm gonna cover firstly gold. And let me just put gold. Oops, where did it go? Okay, let me just put this over here. Oops, where did it go now? Okay, brilliant. Okay, so gold real quick. Just a quick recap from last week. Last Monday, the last live stream, I had a few scenarios on gold, right? I had, obviously, this point of interest over here, plan A, plan B. Had them out, mapped out already. was expecting a few scenarios. Obviously, if we have compression, if we have a pattern, if we have manipulation over here, I was expecting it to go long. Plan B was at this point of interest. And if it were to go long, there's another scaling opportunity on the retest of the trend line. 1, 2, break, retest, and a close back inside. So we're essentially trading the boomerang, right? As you know, on gold. Now, as you can see, what's really interesting about the pattern and the consistency of this setup is we've got 1 tap, 2 tap, and normally the 3rd tap likes to either bounce short term, entice traders to go long and completely take them out, or it normally has a pattern outside of it and it just takes them out regardless. So that's why I was expecting a boomerang on gold. I know some BOT accelerated traders caught this, so well done on the setup, because what happened was actually this after the live stream. Took a couple of days, but we are here now. So there was some manipulation and finally a close back inside. We have the pattern, right? So this is just a forecast, as you know. And we have the confirmation entry. So we have a couple of flags here. And this is exactly what we played out. And there we go. One of the TPs have been here. So my question is, did anybody capitalize on gold longs? Right? Did anybody capitalize on it? Because I need to, I don't like doing a setup, a forecast, a high probability setup, and then nobody makes money. Nobody wins. If I'm just doing live streams, but nobody's actually taking action or taking trades and they're just watching it, fine, you can watch it for educational purposes. But is there anybody that won on gold long? Did anybody take it outside of BOT accelerated traders or just BOT traders? Because there was a lot of requests on gold, and this is now the after product. So this is done now. You can all watch the live streams from last week, cross-reference it, look at the full process, because everything played out, apart from plan B, obviously. But the manipulation down here and this particular pattern with a pattern inside, which was here, has played out, right? So this is just an update. So just curious to know. Okay, Surfskate, nope, first time on the screen. Fair enough. Well, I'll definitely recommend Surfskate to watch last week's live stream, and you'll see exactly that the game plan played out. I mean, if you were to take a trade here without confirmation, just on average, I mean, this alone would have been a nice little 12-hour trade. Over here on the lower time frames with a close back inside, not this flag, but this flag on the lower time frame with M1 confirmation, obviously, that would have been a beast of a trade, right? Beast of a trade. Right? Same fractals, same pattern. We've got 1 tap, 2 tap, and you have to fake out. So everything's happening on a fractal basis, right? On either the daily, the weekly, or even the M1. This alone could have been a trade right here, right? With a point of interest somewhere on the left, right? There's a few imbalances here as well. Or even this is just this banker block or this order block. But just that alone, that would have been a nice little trade. Now look at that. Beautiful, beautiful trade. I mean, this ended up really, really skyrocketing. That's the thing. If you're patient with gold, you can smash it. So to catch a trade like this, right, you would have to just be patient. Let the pattern develop. Let the boomerang kick in. So you can enter on a confirmation here or a breaker structure, or you can have a scaling entry and really, really smash it, right? There's one trade. This was literally 92R. Not that I caught it. I'm just saying the potential of the BOT, right? Realistically, for BOT traders, I mean, I actually didn't catch it, but yeah, that was a very good missed trade. Some of the BOT traders would have essentially just caught the confirmation entry, right? So extra confirmation. Where is the extra confirmation? Well, obviously, you just wait for a breaker structure. And where is it? Done. Clearer one is over here. Nice breaker structure now. It's outside of the pattern, outside of everything. And there we go. So you can literally be looking at a trade approximately down down here, right? Obviously, it looks like it's filled, but if you do go on the 15-second time frame, you'll be able to find some form of a point of interest somewhere. Right, nice little. Oh, look at that bank level. Oh my days. But you'll have to go on the 15-second time frame. Nice little bank level there. This banker block didn't really fully get filled. Right, there's a few points of interest, etc. Even on the 30-second time frame. But for extra confirmation, my recommendation is to not just wait for your breaker structure, but also wait for a pattern. Was there a pattern? There's always a pattern. There's actually so many opportunities to get involved. There's this little pattern here on the 30-second time frame. Boomerang again. Or you could have entered based off this breaker structure. Where was it now? Over here. Over here, we've got a liquidity grab. Finally, a breaker structure. That's very convincing. This is normally where the VLT traders will get involved. And we have, well, there's actually no pattern here, but definitely a point of interest based off this banker block. So multiple opportunities to get involved. Multiple. Right, you can have a wide stop. I wouldn't recommend having a stop right below the 30-second time frame, at least below the significant low. Right, include spread. So realistically, this is a nice little trade that you guys should really be in. Nice little trade. To be fair, not that I'll hold that, or the build traders will hold a bloody 30, 40, 50. That's not really realistic. We'll be probably targeting at least the start of this pattern. And that's a good 7R. Then you can hold your trade in terms of trade management and slowly scale out the position on the way up. But realistically, we're banking profit at TP1. The majority of the profits, at least 80% at the start of the pattern, that is 6, 7R. That's a good sweet spot of the BLT, right? Everything after is what I call Hollywood. Don't catch that all the time, just being honest. And then sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You're following the stop loss management rule, as you know, and whether that takes you out or not remains to be seen. But this alone, it was a good little trade. Just this alone here. Anyway, that's gold. That's done now. So well done for anyone who caught that. What do I think of Bitcoin pump today? It's just a pump. I don't think there's definitely not the reversal or the historical bottom. It's just a pullback. We are still in bearish territory in gold. DXY. What do we have for DXY? Okay, so not the cleanest, but it looks like we do have a bit of a reversal over here. Didn't really close outside of the pattern. But anyway, looks like DXY has reversed. Now we do have this significant low that I'll be looking out for, and also this significant high. But what's interesting about DXY is obviously the current compression nature, right? Lovely compression, as you can see. But what I like is the equal lows that we've got here. So nice little target for a liquidity grab / stop hunt, right? So something like this, and then a reversal to the upside to at least the start of the pattern. Or if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, this significant high. But even just here is enough, right? Because we do have an imbalance here, as you know. Nice little imbalance. And if you're being conservative, right, include the spread. Obviously, this is DXY, so you're not going to be trading it. But just this alone, look, 7R. So really and truly, what I'm referring to is the euro. So obviously the euro, if you see this on the euro, it's a nice little setup. Equal highs, pattern, nice little short, etc. Right? I just flipped the screen. They correlate almost 100%. We look at euro, you'll see what I'm referring to. So where is the euro? So this is euro now. Okay. We've got some equal highs there. And also some equal highs over here. Can't ignore that. And do we have a pattern? Bit of a compression going on. Expecting the euro to drop. Just a matter of time. It might develop into a new pattern, but you can already see it has some decent potential, and also nice little banker block here as a plan A. But this is the imbalance that looks pretty decent over here, right? Nice little imbalance and also a multi-liquidity pool based on both points of interest. So there's bank block and the imbalance, we can have a multi-liquidity pool. So that alone is a nice point of interest. Right, nice little multi-liquidity pool between the fair value gap and the order block. Get both 50%. Once you have the 50%, you now can do a new point of interest of a new 50% range. So this is something I'll be looking at if you guys are interested, right, for a potential short. And also, I've got a nice point of interest over here, nice little bank level and some other confluences, etc. So yeah, euro short, and yeah, just aim for the start of the pattern. Keep it simple. Nice little setup. So yeah, looks decent. Hey Kevin, JPP, don't know what that is. Is that like a yen indices or something? I don't know what you mean, Kevin. But anyway, that's euro. DXY is down, goes down. Dollar yen. Dollar yen, similar scenario. We have a bit of a compression. We're breaking out now. Nice strong momentum. This does have a lot of room to climb to. So this looks like it's breaking up to basically go long, as you can see. Has a lot of room to climb. So yeah, this is a nice little setup for price action to go long. But obviously, I mean, this is a H4. My recommendation is to wait for a bit of a pullback on the M15, M5, M1. Look for another breaker structure, another BLT pattern, followed by a point of interest, and then you can get involved in the long. So this looks pretty decent for a long on dollar yen. So yeah, that looks looks pretty decent. And last but not least, Aussie. This is quite old, but I had this from last week, and I was expecting this. Okay, so now I'm just trying to retrace my steps. So I was basically forecasting in last week's live stream this scenario, basically played out to the T, right? But I was interested mainly on plan B, which was this scenario. It just didn't happen, right? There's nothing I can do. That's why you have plan A, plan B. So yeah, this was a decent little trade. So it didn't go to the end pattern, which was this one. So that was invalid, but it did respect the boomerang, right? So we've got 1, 2, and the fake out. You've got the boomerang shape, right? Played out exactly as expected, but no trades for me for a short. So you can see the boomerang shape, right? We've got the third tap 1, 2, and we've got the boomerang shape, right? Like a boomerang. There's a stop hunting price to the SMC level to the left, filters out all the low probability SMC levels, and goes back down to the start of the pattern. So textbook boomerang on plan A this time on the Aussie. So yeah, well done if anyone managed to capitalize on that. So yeah, nice little long. Personally, I had something different. I'm not gonna go into details actually. I know we covered it already. I caught a long here the other day, and what was it? I think it was here for like a 4R. Yeah, around a 4R, somewhere here. And I already came out. But that trade was gone. But with a long trade, I had to manage it overnight. But that was a different kind of setup. Anyway, that's done. Cable, look at this imbalance, massive imbalance somewhere to the left. So there we go. Imbalance to the left. That's done. It's just a target to be fed towards his imbalance. We may just have this playing out. And now this imbalance automatically becomes a low probability point of interest because it's inside of the pattern, right? So no trades. So this is invalid, right? Even if you don't want to take a trade there. You want to take a trade if the imbalance is outside of the pattern. So rather to be taking basically this bank block here somewhere, that would be more ideal for a long down here. You don't want to take a trade in the middle of the pattern, etc. But anyway, that's cable. But yeah, has anyone got any questions? Hello, no questions? Because yep, this is all my analysis for today. I'm gonna go into a more deeper analysis on tomorrow, just before New York Open or just after London, and with the community. Because Mondays is not really a day that I trade. Price action is normally just a bit choppy, a bit messy, it's not clear. Sometimes we get decent setups on Mondays, but not that often. So I'll do another analysis sometime tomorrow. And if you guys want to get involved with the analysis, you can always join the Discord community at City Traders Imperium. Let me know if you're interested. I'll send over a link. In fact, I'm going to share the link. There we go. You can have access to, just some, other live streams and the strategy, etc. So here's a link to the community. Okay, no other topics anyone like me to cover? Okay, all right, we can wrap things up then, since everyone's okay, we'll wrap things up. Let me just move the screen here. Boom, boom, boom. I know it's lagging. There's no more activity, so we can basically wrap things up then. All right, everyone, I'll see you next week then. So watch out for the setup. So just a quick recap. Gold, this is the thing, is Monday, it's not really okay. So watch out for this setup for a potential long, basically. That's what I'm expecting. Right? Just watch out for a potential long. Doesn't necessarily have to go exactly to that imbalance, but it's a good point of interest. So yeah, watch out for any longs from around this sort of zone. And then so good luck. Good luck, everyone. Have a good day, everyone. Take care. See you next week.